Today, we've got a situation that'll make you raise an eyebrow or two. Imagine this. You think you're on the same page with your partner about family planning, but surprise, they've stopped taking the pill and, wait for it, have even pierced the condoms to make sure they get the outcome they want. Yikes, right? Our storyteller finds themselves in exactly this spot, and now they're wondering if they're in the wrong for leaving their partner and cutting ties completely. Betrayal, broken trust, and life-changing choices. This one's a wild ride.
My partner has been on the pill throughout our relationship, and we've been in a bit of a battle these past few weeks over having children. I categorically said that I don't want them, and started using condoms for double protection. This morning, she told me that she's pregnant, and I asked how this could happen when we'd been so careful. She admitted to coming off the pill and piercing through the condoms that we have stored. I've said that I don't want this, and that I'm not up for marrying into a relationship based on lies. She says she's keeping it and has already told her friends, as, according to her, she'd done the test 8 weeks ago, and was keeping it quiet in the hopes that I'd change my mind. I have no idea what to do here. Help, I am in England and am 29.
Sounds like he's trapped in a nightmare of broken trust. Let's see if he gets any real help from the comments.
Firstly, thanks so much for all your comments. I didn't expect this to blow up quite so much as it did. Secondly, I want to get a few things straight as people seem to be struggling with timelines. A. My partner and I were due to get married in a few short weeks. We have had many long and involved conversations during our relationship about us both wanting to remain a child-free family over the years that we have been together. Around 2 to 3 months ago, they started to appear to change their mind, which I feel insecure and unhappy about, as it is not something that I want from life, which is why I'd booked a vasectomy through NHS. I cannot afford to go private as money is very tight. Again, another reason I do not want children. B. She admitted to tampering with condoms and said that she'd come off the pill several weeks ago. At that point, prior to her saying that kids might be an option for her, we were still having sex, and I was under the impression that we were protected as she was on the pill. I have made no secret about how I do not want kids, and she is fully aware of my reasons behind that, which I do not have to share with strangers on the internet. C. She has shown me a test, and it confirms that she is pregnant. I have asked that she get an abortion. She has refused, and I feel the trust has gone completely from our relationship. We are now in the process of cancelling the engagement, which she isn't happy with at all and has said that I'm ruining her life. Now, for those people telling me to go to therapy, man up, or that I'm lying. It's great that you disagree with me, but I'd never tell you to attend therapy if your worldview differed to mine, that I should be at fault after my partner has lied to me, apparently for months, and that I'm a liar. Here's a few other things for you. No, I do not like kids, and I don't like entitled parents. I see it the same as disliking dogs, cats, or birds. That is my opinion. Not for everyone, and not all people have to tolerate your madness. My disinterest and lack of care towards them is one of the many reasons why it would be idiotic for me to be a father. Those calling fake on the 21-plus wedding venue thing are just wrong. It's a stipulation of the venue we chose. Nothing more and nothing less. The plane thing happened several years ago. The smoking area fiasco occurred over a year ago. Colleagues bringing their newborns into work is a continued pain and just really gets my goat. Just like some people don't like Susan to eat her tuna mayo baguette. It shows a complete and utter lack of etiquette and thought by parents who are coming out in their droves to tell me how wrong I am about their decision. We'll provide updates as and when I get through all the comments. Be kind, people.
Our storyteller didn't think this would blow up. Spoiler alert, it did. And I can see why. They were planning on a child-free life with a booked vasectomy and wedding bells just weeks away. Then plot twist, they find out their partner's been running a little undercover operation in the birth control department. Talk about unexpected family planning, am I right? Now the internet's coming in with every opinion under the sun, therapy, man up, and even liar liar pants on fire. Meanwhile, the OP's over here just trying to figure out how he went from I don't want kids to congratulations, it's some broken engagement. And with accusations flying and parental etiquette rants to boot, this story's hotter than a tuna mayo baguette in the break room.
I spoke to a lawyer earlier today who has advised that as we are not married, that I won't automatically be added to the birth certificate. Woohoo. My ex-partner can still claim that I'm the biological father, but without my consent to a DNA test, is unlikely to be able to prove it, unless it is ordered by the court. But as I've been coerced into this, my lawyer thinks ex-partner and family will back down as I have evidence. The lawyer advised that I don't waive my parental rights yet, as it would indicate that I still believe the fetus could be mine. So I just have to bide my time and leave the country till this all blows over. The lawyer also suggested that I go self-employed, but didn't divulge the specifics. My ex-partner has admitted to coming off birth control and piercing the condoms, which she said she'd done around 3 months ago, as she knew I was due a vasectomy early next week and thought I'd change my mind. She has refused to have an abortion, which is her right, and I've refused any involvement. Has anyone been through this before and managed not to pay out? I think I've got a pretty good case.
Woo bloomin' who? Never seen someone so happy to dodge paperwork. And here's the kicker. The lawyer's advised he go self-employed and, maybe flee the country. Sounds like we've gone from daytime soap opera to Mission Impossible in no time. Is he the bad guy or just Britain's most reluctant father-to-be? Stay tuned!
My ex-partner is going to keep the baby. She wants me to be involved in her life and says she doesn't want to lose me over something like this. A life-changing, unwanted event. Yeah, sure. Haha. I have said that I will be having nothing to do with this mistake, and that all responsibility now lies with her and her family. She has been blocked from using any form of mobile communication with me, and I have now been sent 3 letters by her to my parents' house. The last letter included a scan of the embryo and a note requesting that I submit a DNA sample. The scan has confirmed that she is 13 to 14 weeks pregnant, which means that she kept this hidden for a good chunk of time. She has said that she will not have an abortion, as this is what she always wanted, and that she will be taking me to court if I don't offer to help. The more time that goes on, the more she makes this an awful situation, the more I hate her. I refused the DNA test and sent her screenshots, on my lawyer's advice, of the conversation where she admitted to coming off the pill and piercing condoms in an attempt to get pregnant. She has now gone quiet until this morning. She is pursuing legal action against me, my family, and is looking for a private arrangement of child support. The amount she wants for this bag of cells is triple the recommended amount via the government, and is one of the reasons she is trying to get me to admit that it's my DNA in that embryo, so that can keep me. I have just lost my job. I have no savings. This is going to ruin me, my life, and the only way out that I can think of is just to run off a cliff and hope for the best. I hate this.
Well, this one's escalated faster than a soap opera, so our boy's ex has doubled down, keeping the baby and demanding a private arrangement for child support. Triple the government's recommendation, no less. She's even sent a scan of the embryo to his parents' house. Talk about persistence, eh? Now he's jobless, out of savings, and wondering if his best option is to run for the hills or a cliff. Honestly, at this rate, I'm starting to recommend he join the witness protection program.
My ex's parents have now got involved and have lumbered me with a court-ordered DNA test, or the option to lay child support and have no involvement. I have dug my heels in and said that everything she has done will constitute involvement from the police, and I am trying to avoid legal battles as I have no money or means to support myself right now, let alone a child I never ever wanted. My parents are now asking me to reconsider my position, and I want scream every time they bring it up, as they're trying to find a positive and have said it might be the best thing to ever happen to me. And it makes me physically sick every time I think about my life being ruined over someone else's deception. I cannot sleep. I cannot focus. I'm so scared. I have now had a vasectomy.
What a masterclass in relationship sabotage. Our guy thought he was playing it safe, but his partner had other plans. What do you think about this situation? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.